What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Makes the quick grab. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the 2 top teams in the conference. These might be 2 of the better teams in the entire country. These 2 teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead. This is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Turning it on! They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. To throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, going up top. It's complete. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. and falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Trying to pull his way in. And they will score. Touchdown. Might be calling a hot route. Handoff to the single back. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And after the interception... Give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying to get the edge on the right. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And the Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jones. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll lead the offense out there on 4th down. It's dropped. And the running back has it. Oh, out of space. He's loose. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gets rid of it. A strike downfield. There he goes. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. He just just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding.
Intentional grounding.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Blasted as he lets it go. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll get down and put a stop. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Roberts. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! No midseason doldrums for these guys. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the air on first down. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the inside. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Buckeyes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Sayin. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Buckeyes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up. Wants to adjust the pattern. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Got a man. It's Jones. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. He'll keep it on the sneak.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, Brett, is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Roberts. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Peoples. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical.
To the air, it's Sayin. Pulls it in, it's Jones. They'll get the 1st down, it's spotted on the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Got it behind the line, it's Jones. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch. When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road in this highly ranked. Quarterback making checks. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Sayin. They're setting up the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert.
Man, you see this at all levels of football. It's the hardest play to stop. I think everybody's yelling in the stands, QB sneak, QB sneak. It doesn't matter. You know it's coming, but it's so difficult with all those guys, all those bodies to try to stop that.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown! They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his man. It's Jones. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Just going to keep it after the snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quickly out to the tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Would have been a long field goal, 54 yards from here, so instead they'll try to move the chains. It's 4th and short. Oh, he dropped it. They go to the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quarterback extends the play. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
That's reeled in. It's Jones. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Finds his tight end. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, guys.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
To the air on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught, close to the marker, it's Miller. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
To the air, it's Sayin. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got second and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got third and goal coming up if you want to go for it on fourth.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. It's a seam wide open. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Fires to the big fella. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll get rid of it. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's caught. It's Peoples. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Miller. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Jones. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Miller. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And that is no... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got him. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, the ground game. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies behind the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. The Buckeyes get enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on first and 10 from the 47. And off from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he's almost to that. Down marker there saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Maybe a little long for a field goal, definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on fourth down. Pressure coming. Zings it complete to the right. Wide open spaces. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
and defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get down a little faster.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Unleashes one, makes a connection, and he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Gonna let it fly. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They went for the big play, and boy... Going right to work up top. Looking left. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Got the back over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, running back gets to give. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it just... They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the catch. It's Peoples. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around.
A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Returns it inside the 30. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Drop the foot. He'll start this drive firing. Got it set up on the outside. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional throw.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And after the failed connection on second down, this offense faces a third down. That's caught. It's Peoples. He stopped short, and it's fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. Across the 25, he's got room. Run out of bounds just before he can get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Moving away from pressure. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike. Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Peoples. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Caught. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. From the 22 on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. The tackle is made, but he's got it. 1st and goal from the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. The toss to the outside. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. It's complete. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker to the ground.
Pocket breaking down. He's got it inside the 30. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Safe completion on the screen. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Didn't make him... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roberts. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Gets it to him on the screen. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great defenses.
Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Gets it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. To the air. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. 2nd and short now after that completion. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Just a really nice play. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Sayed. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Off to the races. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defense.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll... Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6. Looking downfield on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Miller. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Off play action. There's the pressure. The short hands, it's Peoples. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Caught over the middle, it's Roberts. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Right on the money. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. Touchdown, Buckeye! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Running to Green. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Ohio State! And this offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Wideout trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. And give him a... With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the...
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Sayin. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Peoples. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Turning on the Jets.
Man, that was it.
Only in the Hawks. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete on the comeback. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football on air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
It's complete to the left. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the 1st down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. The short hands. It's Roberts. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Good gain on the first play of the period, 1st down here. The give to the lone running back. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. He lets one fly deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Finds a man by himself. And the explosiveness, the big gator gets him to the 49-yard line. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Working that wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. They'll run the screen. Creates a little room. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Making side adjustments here. Going to swing it on second down. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Hauls it in. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Here comes the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Robert. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Off the play fake on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Got a man, it's Jones. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll play it safe and try for 3. No good. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today.
And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room. 18. And your Ohio State Buckeyes. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
And the defender makes...
Wants to go up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Throws to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they'll get it. He'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. Trying to get behind the defense. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Throwing right. He's got an open man. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Offside.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Makes the grab. It's Jones. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back.
Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Got his man. Runs through a tackle. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. It'll be third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Moving toward the end zone. Ball out! And they'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. To the air, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Turns it on in midfield. Finally, they get him out of bounds. Thought they were going to let him run until he got tired. I don't think he's tired. He's headed to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He's putting on a clinic in this game. He now has over 400 yards passing.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Peoples. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Smashes it between. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Ohio State! They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He might want another play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. You want to talk about building confidence?